that. Take that. You take that. I'll bust your head. Lazy town. 1 hour stop for lunch.
Nowhere to wash clothes. What you all need is rhythm.
What do you all mean, rhythm?
I'll show you what I mean. In Harlem, there's a little place where everyone goes to see the way a washerwoman washes her clothes.
If you like boogie woogie rhythm, she's got a beat. Let the boogie woogie washerwoman give you a treat. On every afternoon, that's when the sessions begin, and all the boys from all the bands come down and sit in. They sit around and knock each other out when they play, while the boogie woogie washerwoman washes all day. Rub me up, dub. That's just the way she rubs. Rub me up, dub. That's just the way she scrubs. Rub me up, dub. She wears her Harlem dub. She rubs and rubs the knuckles right on down to the nub. Rub me up, dub. That's how she kicks it off. Rub me up, dub. She keeps it nice and soft. Rub me up, dub. If someone hollers off, rub me mama with the boogie beat. You really ought to visit there if you've never been. It doesn't cost a penny, just come down and walk in. If you like boogie woogie rhythm, you'll get a treat. Let the boogie woogie washerwoman give you a beat.
Rubbly up dub.
Rubbly up dub.
Rubbly up dub. She rubbed and rubbed the knuckles right on down to the nub, yeah. And she keeps it nice and soft.
Till someone hollers off.
Scrub me mama with a boogie beat.
Scrub, rub, 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 rubbing all day. Scrub, 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 scrubbing away. Scrub me, mama, beat me, mama, rub me, mama, scrub me, mama, mama.
Rub-de-dee-dub. Oh, how she'll get you with her rub-de-dee-dub. She'll really throw you with her rub-de-dee-dub. Hear them yelling medley. Oh, fellas, come on down. There is a treat in store for you. There is nothing for you to do but let the boogie-woogie washerwoman scrub you. Let the boogie-woogie be. Rub-de-dee-dub, rub-de-dee-dub,
In what way is this cartoon from the 1940s considered to be a comedy? What makes a film comedic in general?
Well, according to the benign violation theory developed by psychologist Peter McGraw, a person finds something funny when it violates the way he or she believes the world should work. In a non-threatening way, of course.
The most common type of humor in today's modern society is aggressive humor. This form of humor is intended to humor the audience by making fun of one person or group. One of the groups most affected by this form of aggressive humor is the African American community.
Examples of this can be seen throughout film dating all the way back to 1915. Starting with the silent film Birth of a Nation, we can see where some of the popular stereotypes about African Americans come from.
Now this kind of quote-unquote comedy intended for a white audience has laid the foundation for some of the stereotypes and jokes made by people all around the country, including the notion that African Americans only eat fried chicken and that they are uncivil. In the cartoon at the beginning we see the foundation for several stereotypes about African Americans, that they are lazy and uneducated. We also see where the watermelon stereotypes come from too.
Well, that possibly can't happen now. Everyone knows it's impossible for negative stereotypes to be reinforced in comedic films because everyone knows they aren't meant to be funny, right?
Wrong.
Aggressive humor isn't meant to be harmful, but this type of comedy in film does encourage stereotypes without even meaning to. Since comedy has a significant role in our society, what is seen on the big screen is influential.
We're gonna need a little more money for this.
This could be bigger than Friends, Ally McBeal, even my boys Amos and Andy.
Damn.
You're putting white actors in blackface?
We're using black actors with blacker faces.
Hollywood. Show.
This fall.
Right on, man.
For example, comedic films such as Tower Heist and Get Hard encourage the stigma that all African Americans are crime-affiliated. In both of these comedies, white Americans seek out African Americans to help them with illegal activities.
With comedy playing such a large role in the success and ratings of entertainment, these stereotypes of African Americans have grown to be a huge problem, and that it has begun to have an impact on how people view that community.
When people notice African Americans being portrayed as having negative characteristics through these comedic works, they are more likely to incorrectly attribute these traits to the black community due to the availability heuristic.
Since this form of entertainment is being portrayed using comedy, it makes this serious topic seem lighthearted, which desensitizes the viewer to the real complexity and intricacy of these oppressed people while also reinforcing stereotypes that have proven to be untrue.
And with that, I just have two more words to say. Obama out.